Hi everyone, Ralu here. In today's video, I want to share with you my Coach fragrance collection. This was a request by one of you guys because they asked me in one of my other videos which one is my favorite. Now, I went ahead and pulled out my Coach fragrance collections, and I have two. I thought I had a lot more, but I only have two. But there was a time not very long ago when I was obsessed with Coach bags. And so I pretty much, I think I pretty much smelled most of them throughout the years. And I could give you a little bit of a tidbit of advice on the ones that I had and smelled and the ones that I have now. Initially, I didn't think much about it. I didn't think that, Coach fragrances, how good can they be? But honestly, there is one. I actually think it's one of it's called the Coach fragrance, which I'm going to show you right now. That it's my absolute favorite, and comes in this box. And I was actually very excited to recently find them at TJ Maxx. They have a lot of their fragrances at TJ Maxx, because if you were to go buy them at the stores, guys, these are pretty expensive if you go to buy them online or at the Coach stores. Okay, so one thing I gotta tell you about these fragrances, when it comes to their bottles and the packaging, they're absolutely stunning. Okay, this one is called Coach the Fragrance, and it has the same kind of logo they have here on their website, and they have on some of the bags. Okay, so they have many different kinds. They actually have launched one last year or this year that comes in the same bottle. It's similar, but it's red, and that one is pretty too. But to me, this particular one is my favorite still. This has such a beautiful fruity vibe to it, and there's also woody notes in this one, but there's a pear note at the top that is just so addicting. It has that fresh, super fresh, fruity vibe, and that's why I like this one a lot. Let me use the perfume comes out of here, so there's no top to it. Oh my god, this is just very, very pretty, guys. Okay, so let me pull out some of the notes of this one. Okay, like I said, the top note is the top note of this one is pear. Come on. And roses. Okay, there's raspberry, pear, rose in the middle, Turkish rose, and I could definitely smell that. And one thing that's very interesting about this one is that it has sweet in the base, and it kind of gives it that, as it dries down, you kind of get that woody, sweetie kind of sweetie. Is that even a word? Sweet vibe. It has sort of like a comforting feel to it as it dries down. So yeah, Coach the fragrance. This is the number one that I have here, and it is my favorite. This sometimes I hear people compare this one with Mon Paris by YSL, and I've had many samples of Mon Paris, and I smelled it. I could see why, sort of, yeah, because it has that rose, Turkish rose, and also it has magnolia in the middle. So yeah, okay, I guess it does have that Mon Paris vibe. So there would be a similarity to this Coach the Fragrance one. I would say definitely Mon Paris. Okay. So they also have Coach Eau Floral de Parfum, which I've smelled that one too. That one, it's a little more citrusy, sweeter. That one has pineapple in it. It comes in like it has like, this one has the Coach logo over here, and that one I believe, and that one I believe it has like a pink flower. So like I said, these bottles are really works of art. I think they're very, very pretty. So Coach fragrance, number one out of all of the fragrances that I smelled so far. It has great longevity too. It does have a good sillage, so the projection is really pretty good with this one. And I say 6 to 8 hours longevity. It is an eau de parfum, and actually, I've had this one for a while. With this one, the longer you have it, the better it gets. So yeah, it's a great fragrance, great for every day for sure. Running errands, going out, going to lunch or whatever. It's very, very good. Another one that I have in my collection, it's called Coach Dreams. And take a look at this packaging. The packaging is just bling, bling, glitter, dazzle me. Yeah, they definitely got it down with the packaging, guys. It's very pretty packaging. This one I found at TJ Maxx for a very good price. I did smell this one last year at Macy's, and the packaging, the bottle of this one really caught my eye. I haven't seen this one, Coach Dreams, and then they have one that's called Coach Dreams Sunset. And this year they're releasing another one that is called Coach Dreams Moonlight, which that one sounds very interesting too. So yeah, this is a very, very nice packaging on this one. And the coolest part is that the nozzle is right there. You spray and comes out. I don't know if you'll be able to see. I don't want to spray my computer. Let me go this way. So this is where the perfume comes out right there. This is very pretty too. I guess I really like to go for the, for the fruity, fresh type of fragrance. But let's look at the notes of this one. This is called, so the Coach Dreams has also that pear note as a top note. It's got bitter orange, which yeah, I could totally detect that bitter orange on it. That also has gardenia and cactus as a I think it's a middle note. Let me look. Gardenia and cactus, ambroxan and woody notes as a base. So yeah, this is very, very nice fragrance. It's light and airy. There is that sweet pear over there, but I can actually, it's fresh because actually sort of aquatic because I could detect that cactus. Yeah, I could totally detect that cactus in it. So it gives it such a addictive note. The pear and the cactus, all of those notes together, it just makes it into such a beautiful fragrance. And there's also another one that's called Coach Sunset Dreams. And guys, these are not very expensive at all. Of course, if you go to Macy's and stuff like that, it is. But if you try TJ Maxx and the discount stores, and you're gonna get some really good deals on these. They are there now, so I don't know how long they're gonna be there. But the Coach Sunset Dreams, which is kind of like, it has the same exact bottle of this one, but that one has vanilla and some citruses, and it does have the pear also. So they're both pretty. The difference between, I think, the Sunset Dreams and this one, let me look at the notes a little bit. I think that this one, if I'm not mistaken, let me see, has that gardenia. Yeah, the gardenia and cactus flower as a middle note. And the other one, I would say it's a tad more citrusy with a dry down vanilla and a vanillic dry down. It also has tonka bean, so it goes more towards the vanilla gourmand. This one stays more towards a fruity, fresh fragrance. I also had one in my collection, which I don't know what I did with it. Honestly, I don't know what I did with it, but it's part of the Coach Poppy collection. And that one was also very pretty. I think it's the initial one that came out, Coach Poppy. It was like this round bottle with in a red box, and that one was also very pretty, a very fruity, aquatic, clean, because it had cucumber, I think was one of the notes. So yeah, the initial Coach Poppy, I think that one was launched in 2010, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. So it had cucumber, it had marshmallow, vanilla, freesia, but it was a very, very nice one. I think I had a couple of them and I sold one on Facebook Marketplace, and one lady really wanted it because they were deciding it to discontinue it, to discontinue that one at some point. So but yeah, so when it comes to longevity, well, this one is also pretty good, 4 to 6 hours. I believe this one is also an eau de parfum. Yeah, this one is also an eau de parfum. And yeah, I really do like the bottle of this one. I think it's so unique. Yeah, they both are. I haven't seen a fragrance like this before. They're both very, very interesting. I don't know if you consider these very pretty, but they're interesting. They're unlike some of the other fragrances I have. Although I have some other brands that have interesting bottles too. So yeah, so like I said, longevity, 6-8 hours. I think they're both great for every day. I think that this one doesn't have as much projection as this one. This one is a lot more. But yeah, and right now, like I said, if you can find them for a great value for the money you pay for fragrance, yeah, this one, these ones are very, very affordable at Marshalls and TJ Maxx right now. They have a lot of this ones, Coach the fragrance, and once in a while you see the sets of this one. So anyways, these are the ones that I have right now in my collection. I personally think that Coach fragrances are really good, pretty good to have around. They're good like an everyday fragrance. They're very good as an everyday. It's sort of like a brand that's reliable, sort of. That's how I look at it. But they're good. They're good quality fragrances. So I hope that answered your questions when it comes to Coach fragrances. And if you have any other questions, do leave them in the comments below and let me know what you think. Let me know if you have any of these Coach fragrances and what are your thoughts on it. Let's get the conversation going down there. Okay, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, give the video a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys in